Are you in systems engineering and concerned that maybe you're spending a little too much time on the phone or somehow not able to bring the focus and the depth needed to really crush it in your tasking or in your career? Then you may want to consider whether phone use has broadened over and encroached on possibly an addiction. Now, hear me out. Many of you might have seen the movie The Social Dilemma, required viewing in my opinion, but it made the case that these algorithms, these social media algorithms, are engineered to be addictive. The goal is to keep us on the screen as long as possible. That's why in YouTube, if you watch a video, let's say on classic jazz, one of my interests, then all of a sudden your feed's going to be full of classic jazz videos. Now that's pretty harmless, okay? I enjoy music and I enjoy the suggestions, but if it keeps me on there for an hour and a half when all I wanted to spend was 15 minutes, that's time. And time is money is a cliche, but it's very true in my opinion. Now, this broaches into a different topic, a bit of a personal one. The phones could be an addiction, YouTube, Instagram. If you are suffering from a different type of addiction and substance use or a behavior that's very troubling that you want to get rid of, even in systems engineering, and we engineers, maybe we're not the greatest of going into feelings, but I do encourage you to consult and get the resources needed. A lot of companies have programs for mental health. There are also a myriad of different groups. There's 12-step, Smart Recovery, Dharma Recovery. There's all sorts of groups that can be a resource. Many of them are low cost, and a lot of them, particularly 12-step, are free to participants. Why I suggest this is that as you proceed in your engineering career, I mean, maybe work's going okay, but if you're hobbled with something, either substance or behavioral, that's just going to plateau. It's going to be hard to really excel and get to that next level with that in the space. I have some relatives, I'll keep it vague for privacy, but I really see a close relative of mine struggle, and it's tough. It's tough. Resources are out there. If you want to private message me, I'm happy to have a dialogue, find the right resource for you if you're struggling. But also comment below if you feel this is something that is important and you have some thoughts to share. So this includes prescription drug addiction, by the way. Let me know how I can help. I realize this might not seem to relate to a systems engineering career, but if you are struggling with something, then it very much does. And even if it didn't affect your career, at some point we're talking about quality of life as well. So comment below, let me know, and absolutely private message me if your situation is more severe, and I can bring some resources or some references to the table.